Hi there, it's Ranjan Barman. Today, in this video, we are going to learn about HTML basics. So, we are going to learn today HTML basics. So, in this video, you are going to learn HTML language, and the very interesting thing is I opened MS Word. So, there is some kind of relations between HTML and MS Word document that I'm going to explain you in this video. And if you are very new, if this is your first video, if you want to learn web designing, if you want to learn HTML language, then this video definitely will help you to understand the language properly. So what is HTML? The full form of HTML is hypertext markup language. So this is HTML. So this is a language that web browsers understand. So what are the web browsers? Web browsers, like Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome, Opera browser, like that. They are the web browsers. Like I opened this browser, so this is a web browser. So web browser can understand HTML language, and if you want to test your HTML code, then you can test it with your browser. But where to write the code? We cannot write the code. Yes, we can write, but we will not write the code in Microsoft Word or any other programming platform like we do in if you are from programming background like C, C++, Java. So we do not we do not write HTML in any software. So uh, we will write HTML in normally text editor. So you have heard about Notepad. If you are using the Windows computer, then you know Notepad. So Notepad is normal basic text editing software. So you can write your HTML code in normal Notepad software, but I recommend to use Notepad++ software. Notepad++ is a freeware software. If you search with Notepad++, then you will get the top result of this web page, notepad hyphen plus.org, and it will take you to this page. Here you will get the current version of the software. You can directly click on any of the softwares that recently released, or you can go to the download page, and from here you can download. If your if you are using Windows computer and your operating system is 32-bit, how you will know what is the bit of your operating system? Just go to uh, my computer, and okay, so this is Windows 10. Let me check this PC properties for Windows 10. This way we will go from this PC to properties, and you will find out here that as this is Windows 10 operating system, so this is 64-bit operating system. For 64-bit, there the system type you will find 64-bit operating system. So if you are going to download the software Notepad++, so you will not download this one. 62-bit is not for you then if you are using Windows 10. 32 is not for you, 62 64 is for you. So you have to click on this like notepad installer 64-bit x64, this one, the first one, notepad plus plus installer. And if you are using normal Windows 7 operating system, then you can check your system type. Like if it is 32-bit operating system, it will be written there, or x86 you will find out. Then you have to download this one, it will support on your operating system. So I have already downloaded the software. So here it is. This is notepad plus plus. This is also a text editing software, it is also a text editor, but it is different. It is best software from my view for coding. So what is HTML, and how we can learn, we can write HTML language. HTML is a very basic programming language, and now we are using HTML5. So HTML5 was released on 2016. Before that we were using HTML4, and before that we were using HTML2, then 1, then normal HTML. So normally HTML was released on 1990 something. Oh, forget that, I'm very weak in history. 1991 HTML was released on 1991. Then HTML2 was released on 1995. Then HTML 3.2 was released on 1997. Then HTML 4.1 was released on 1999. And then HTML was released on 2000. HTML5 was released on 2014. 14 or 16? Let's clear this confusion. HTML5 was release date. HTML5 was released, yes, you are right, October 28 October 2014. HTML5 was released as a W3C recommendation, bringing the specification process on completion on 1st November 2016. HTML5 1 was released as a, okay. So I knew it was 2016, but actually the HTML5 was released on 2014, 28 October. Okay, so because we are using HTML5, we need to add this line at the top. This is the symbol that we are using HTML5. But if you when if you use HTML4, then there was a very long line that we need to write. Okay, that was really long line. You can search, like if you are using HTML4, then how to start, I mean what will be the first line of any web page. So that was boring. HTML5 is very cool. Next line, from the next line actual coding starts. HTML, HTML. So any tag in HTML you open, you have to close it. Like I have started with HTML and I have to close this one, HTML with backslash. Okay, so it's mainly how you will study HTML. The main uh, part HTML has mainly two sections. One is head and another is body. Okay, so this is the basic format of a web page. Also I can add here the title. So these lines I have written here, this is the basic format of any web page. If you are just if you are going to start your designing your first web page, then you must write this one, and after that you will start coding. Inside head section also we add, sometimes we definitely add style, like to give some good looking of your page. Okay, and also we use some meta thing. I will not explain all these thing in this tutorial. I will explain, I will talk about the basic things here. Okay, link will be there. Okay, so whatever you will write in head section, this it will not be displayed in the body. What it means, whatever you will write in head section, it will not be displayed in the body. Okay, but if you write something in the body, it will be displayed normally, like in web page. If when you open it, if you see something inside like text, images, videos, whatever, you will see that coding is inside the body, not in head section. But head section controls, like with titling, with style, with external links of style or javascript file, and also is some on-site SEO thing like keywords, description, page title, author name, published date. You will I will explain in this all the critical things, all the tough things in different video. I will explain the very basic and very easy part in this video. So now our work is to save this document. So to save this file, we will press Ctrl plus S, and now I'm going to select the desktop folder. Here I will create one folder. I will give a name, HTML basics. Okay, so inside this folder I'm going to save this file, and I will give the name index.html. So there is a reason behind why I gave this name index. I'm telling you. But before that, just see one difference. When I save this file in HTML format, .html format, all the text turn into blue color. See, and you will find the links connected. Like if I take my my pointer here in this line number 2 HTML, and you will see the closing tag also will be highlighted. If I take my pointer to head, also the closing head will be highlighted. For title, style, for meta it is already closed in one line, link is already closed in one line, few HTML tag will be closed in one line, but few tags we have to close uh, by defining the same name with a backslash. Okay, so why we will why I saved the file with index.html name. The reason, web page, like if we call any page, like I'm going to open one web page, www.blogger.com. This is my website. So when I call this website, it opens, like in this address a page opens automatically. Okay, so it is not that particularly this page has linked with this thing, but when you call this blogger.com. This is a folder, like you are calling a folder, your entire folder you are calling. Like if I create here a folder, blogger, okay, and so there is already blogger. So if you are so this is a folder, and I'm calling this folder, and this folder uh, is in somewhere in in a web server. Okay, it is not here, it can be in Asia or America, anywhere in a web server. I have rented some space, web hosting, that is called web hosting. I have rented some space in from a company, and that company gave me some space, and that space is linked with one address. Okay, that is blogretor.com. That address is linked with the space, and in the space I have few folders. Okay, the main folder, when I'm calling this folder. So if there is no index file, the page will be blank, there will be nothing. I'm proving my point like this way. So slash index.html. Okay, enter, and see, it is the same file. See, index.html, and same file opened. But if I change this name, if I change to xx, a different name if I give, and press enter, see, file not found. So there is index file automatically, not automatically, I have saved a file index. When you call a website with its address, with its name, it will automatically open the index page, index.html page. If it is index.php page, it will open index.php page. Okay, so in a folder we must keep a page that is our home page. So index.html is by default home page. Okay, so as we have saved our file here, so let's open this file and see uh, how our file how looks like. So this is the folder, and this is the index file. See, here is nothing, and at the top you can see the name of the file, index.html, and nothing is here because I have created the format. Not, I have not given any other inserted any text or images, so you cannot see. It is totally blank, it is just a format. I'm giving a name of the page. It is my first page. Let's do my first web page. Let's refresh and notice this point. Okay, I'm going to refresh. You can refresh with F5 button. Okay, so see, the name has been changed. My first web page, it is a title. And as I said, that whatever you will do in body, it will be displayed in the body, otherwise it will be blank. Why at first I open MS Word document? The reason is, the document, the the the, the page we will design with text, with images, with videos, is quite similar with Microsoft Word. Like here, if I'm going to type I am Ranjan Burman. Okay, so this is something like heading. Like I can do the bold, italic, underline. I can also give the number, or I can move it to center, aside. Okay, these things we can do in HTML also. In HTML, there are six headlines from H1 to H6. So these six headlines are there by default in HTML. So I'm going to write here my name. Let's do copy paste here. And now we are going to refresh this file, okay, and see what will happen. So see, from H1 to H6. H1 is the top, the highest size, and then H2, then H3, H4, H5, and H6. And if we write normally, like, see, so this normal text is the text size is bigger than H6 and H5. It is similar to H4, and it is not bold like 4, but we can do it bold. To bold this one, we can use B or strong. And see the result. See, now it looks like H6, sorry, H4, right? And also we can do some changes, like we can add some underline, like we were doing in MS Word. See, the underline is there. Also, we can change this to italic. It is italic now. And also, we can write something inside a paragraph. For paragraph, we use P, open and close. Ah, it's running. Okay, and now we are going to copy and paste these same lines, and we will see the result. See, so these two lines is these two lines are in paragraph. We can now I will center the the h1 to h6 texts. Okay, from there to there. See, the same thing we can do in Microsoft Word. The same thing we can do this here. Now I will put this in a list. So it will be ordered list like 1 2 3 4 will come automatically. So OL ordered list from there to here OL, and each one we will put in LI list. And here, okay, let's check this. See, the names are in ordered list 1 to 7. Also we can change it to unordered list. Unordered list is UL. So there is no alphabetically or numerically sequence, like there is just, you can see the the bullet points. And if we remove any li, what will happen? See, that particular one bullet will be removed, the rest will be there. Now we will create one link. What is the use of link? We use link to for to go to another page, another website. Like inside your page you can connect your other pages uh, with links, or you can also connect the pages outside of your websites. I'll show you the different link thing, different link connections. Okay, so to create the link you have to use a tag. It is anchor tag. Like I am going to write here anything. This is a link. href href for hyperlink reference. Okay, and here I put nothing, and let's check this link. See, it is a blue, and when you take your mouse pointer here, hover over this text, your mouse pointer changes to hand sign. And if I click here, nothing will happen because there is no link at all. Now we are going to put here a link. Okay, so I'm going to put here my website name, but don't forget to give HTTP. If your website is HTTP, then give HTTP, or if your website is HTTPS, then add HTTPS. Okay, so I added here a link of my website, and I'm refreshing this, and I'm going to click on this. Okay, see, my website opened. It took load from the same page. Also, I can do one change so that this page, this page, this website will open from a different page. It will open on a different page. Okay, so to do that, we have to type target equals to blank. Okay, I'm refreshing this page again, and I'm going to click this. See, so my page is here, and my web page opened in a different tab, right? Okay, now I'm going to show you how we can connect other pages, other files from the same in a same folder. Okay, inside, you are in a folder, or the files are inside other folders. How to connect the files? Like you have a page name, page 1. Okay, href inverted comma page 1 dot html. Suppose page 1 html is a different file on the same folder. Okay, and refresh this page. Okay, so if when I create this page 1 link, one thing, you can notice that I have created in a different line, right? But it comes after this line. I don't want it this way. The reason is, here in HTML, page break and space do not work. Okay, so if you want break, line break, or if you want to use the enter, then you have to use br for break, line break, and refresh this. Your link will be in below line, next line. And if I click on this link, so you can see your file was not found, because actually the file does not exist. We have not created this file. So to connect this file, we have to create the file name with page 1 html, right? So control n to go to the new page from notepad plus plus, and I'm going to copy all this, and I'm going to paste here, and the name will be page 2 dot html. Sorry, it will be page 1. I make some changes so that you can recognize it is a different page. And from this page, if I need to go to another the previous page, then I am also making this happen. Index.html, it is home. So now refresh this one, and I'm going to click here, page 1. Okay, see, we are in different page. It has connected the other file in the same folder. And now if I want to go back to the previous file, then I will click on home. It will take you to the previous page. And now the image part. I'm going to download one image. The file name is rose, and I have saved the file in the same folder in HTML basics. The rose is here in desktop, HTML basics, and you can see the file rose is here. It will take some time to load. Okay, rose is here. Now I will open the image in this file, in this from this page. To open the image from a page, img src equals to the link of the image. It is rose.jpg. It is a jpg file. And now I'm going to refresh this page. See, the file is here. We can also adjust the height and width of this. Width, suppose I want it in 200 pixels, and width will be 200 pixels, and height will be 300 pixels. No, I want width to be 100 pixels and height to be 300 pixels, and see what happens. So see, the proportion is has been has been, I mean, it is very bad, like it has been pressed from the side. So to keep a good proportion, the appropriate proportion, you don't need to use the height. You can point out normally the width, or I want it to be the 100% width. I can point out 100% width and see, it will be the 100% width. 100% it means your entire desktop, area. Your entire desktop is 100%. Yes, if I change it to 50%, then it will be taking the half of your screen. It is 50% of your screen. If you want it in 10%, it will take the space of 10%. And see, the also the height and width both are changing equally. Now I'm going to show you the line break. Sometimes we need to use line break. See, sometimes line break looks give a good expression of a page, and sometimes we may need to write all the things the way we want, like, hi, I am Ranjan Burman, and I'm pressing enter. I'm writing something. Okay, so the space, the enter I'm using here, it will be the same way I have written. See, normally what I said in HTML, space enter does not work, but if you use pre-tag, it will work. I'm removing the pre-tag now, and you will see the effect. See, so there are no extra spaces and no enters, but we have written here with these extra spaces and extra enters. So when you use the pre tag again, you will see the difference. Okay, so this was the very basic class of HTML. In the next tutorial we will learn some advanced HTML. Thank you for watching this video.